Aboriginal people, those native to these lands, share about a renewed connection to their culture and alternative views of land and ownership. These views run counter to the historical images prevalent within society.
We're in the Canadian Pacific Railway Station, built and erected here in Winnipeg in 1904. Known then as a jewel of the West. It is vacant now in non-use or disuse for 3 years and sits here in the downtown of Winnipeg on 5 acres of land. Winnipeg is the center, certainly in Canada and potentially in North America, of the highest concentration of Aboriginal people. We've come together believing that we could occupy this space, this building, and this 5 acres with our businesses and with our services and our educational opportunities, and it will become a vital, active place of learning and of business and gathering and healing for our community.
The hub of the Aboriginal community. It's going to be right here. The CP, the tracks run through a lot of our lands, our Aboriginal lands.
This used to be the point of entry, actually, for Western Canada, certainly for Winnipeg. Many people immigrating to the west here would come on the train. They would step onto the soil of their new country for the first time through these doors.
By actually getting this building, we are taking back some of what I think was originally should have been ours.
Rather than constructing a new shiny edifice, we believe that it's much more effective and efficient and to reuse some of the icons of the past. We've tried the building on, if you will. We've done a technical study, a feasibility study, an impact study, and a business plan. One of the questions we asked is, how does the building warm up to events that we might have? So on 3 occasions, the current owners, CP Limited, have allowed us to use the building for a couple of days. And it was absolutely marvelous. The drums were established around the periphery, as near the poles that exist, and the acoustics were such that it rang strong and clear. And the grand entry came from below and just sort of erupted from this area here, and then there was ample enough room here for the dancers all through the contests we had. None of us enjoy the fact that any members of our community are incarcerated or are in difficulty. The alcoholism takes a big toll. Family violence is unacceptable. We hope to see those things change over this next generation. We know it's not going to happen quickly, but it won't happen if we don't start doing something about it. Aboriginal community is, I think wants to display not only to itself but to the larger community the resources that it has within it. This very strong cultural values of respect, caring, sharing, truth have never left from being a priority in the Aboriginal community.